Hi, so I'm Dan, and congratulations, you've made it to the intermediate level of balance board program. Now, a couple of safety tips we want to make sure that we've got in place. Again, as you start these programs, have somebody with you, ready to support you, cheer you on, and help you if you need any help. Secondly, hydration is so important, so make sure that you have water with you on the side if you need to stop and get some, but don't start till you've had the water. Also, make sure that you have on your feet, you have the soft rubber-soled shoes, again for the grip, and make sure the board is placed either onto the carpet or a non-slip mat. Never get to the point where you're actually leaning all your body weight onto the poles. If you begin to feel unsafe, just step back off of the board again, find your center, and you can start again whenever you feel ready. Most importantly, if you begin to get tired or it's time for you to take a little bit of a break, step off of the board and recover and come back and join in the program. Now, before we start, I'd like to introduce you to the amazing demonstrators we have here. This is the beautiful Joyce. So if you're a first-time workout person or at a slightly lower level, I want you to follow what Joyce is demonstrating because she's going to show you how to be confident and start right on the balance board. Now, Kathy's an intermediate level demonstrator, and she's going to show you how to balance, use the board, and do slightly more of an advanced movement. But talking of advanced, this is Bob over here. If you're going to be watching and want to have a real challenge at the full level, take a look at Bob because he's doing the advanced level, a little bit more of a challenge. You guys ready to start?
Ready. Yes.
Okay, put your hands on the board. This is going to be our warm-up, nice and easy. All we're going to start off with is the tapping of the foot. So when I say go, we're going to start with the tap on the number 1, starting with the right foot. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and right, down, and left, down, and right, down, and left. Good, and make sure you're lifting up that knee as you're coming up. Again, we want to make sure we're warming up the hip flexors. Make sure the leg you're standing on is balanced and just nice and comfortable. Don't forget as well, keep breathing. Okay, great. Now put both feet back on the ground. We're going to go on to the next exercise now. Now this one is critical to warm up your balance, being slightly leaning on your body. So what we're going to go is the right foot, number 1, then number 2, then number 3, and back to the ground. Then we'll repeat with the same with the left foot. Are you guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, and back to the ground. Left foot. 1, 2, 3, and back to the ground. And right foot. 1, 2, 3. You're doing great. And left foot. 1, 2, 3. Now keep going through this one at your own time. If you'd like to speed it up a little bit, you're welcome to. We want you to work at your own pace and not have to stick at a slower pace. If you're feeling great, allow that body to move. Allow the brain to connect, and what we're really doing here is getting the brain so specific in placing the foot exactly where you want it to go. Good, let's just go one more time on the right. They are good. Try not to let the board touch the ground, but if it does, look at Bob, he's flying through this. Good, and come back and rest on the ground. Okay, so excellent. So that's the second exercise finished in the warm-up. The next exercise is going to be the middle foot lunge. So what I want you to do is take your right foot and just find the middle of the red part of the marking on the board. Good, and just patience there. Feel that you're centered. Now what I want you to do is bend the back leg, but put the weight on your front leg and press down, nice and slow, and push back up. And let's change legs. Starting with your left leg. Good, find the middle, get that push, excellent. What I love about, if you look at Joyce, Kathy, and Bob, is they're keeping their upper body up as they're doing this and not falling forward. The confidence once they found the spot on the floor is now they can do the exercise, locate the foot marking, and then allow yourself to relax looking up, looking around, and being able to put that pressure on the leg and be strong. Excellent. Let's go one more time each. Doesn't matter what foot you're on, you're going at your own pace. Excellent. And come back and stand behind the board. Good. Just shake your legs out a little bit. Let go of the handle, shake your arms out. Again, we want to make sure we're relaxed when we're doing this. How you doing, Bob?
Doing well.
Excellent. I think he's doing great. Okay, hands back on the handles. Good. So the next one we're going to do is going to be the V step. So we're going to step up when I say go. Put your right foot on number 3. Are you ready? And go. Now step up your left foot on number 3. Push across onto your left foot and step back with your right foot. Good, we're going to start it with the left foot this time. Step up with the number 3. Very good. Step across, rock to your right side, and step back with your left foot. And then we're going to start again with the right foot. Are you ready? Here we go. Off you go. Right, left, right, off, and back. Good. Left foot. Left goes up. Now go to the right. Good. Step back and start again with the right foot. Right, That's it, Joyce. You got it. I love how you correct yourself. That's awesome. And step back off. Now step up with the left foot. Let's go to the left. Left, right, good. Left, off the board, and right. One more time. Right foot goes up, left foot goes up, right foot comes off, and there you go, left foot off. Good. Shake your hands out again. Nice. Everyone, just a little bounce on your heels. Little bounce. Get that energy up. Okay, excellent. Next one we want to do is we're going to go step onto the 2, and we're going to be rocking side to side. Step up the right foot on number 2, left foot on number 2, and just rock side to side. You've got about 15, 20 seconds of just feeling this. Doesn't this feel good, Joyce?
Yes, it does.
Nice and relaxed?
It's strong, yes.
Yeah, that's good. And at this one again, you can go at your own pace. The whole point is you're slowly bringing up the heart rate, and we want to make sure the body is preparing itself for the full workout, because remember, this is just a warm-up. Okay, now, everyone put the pressure on the right foot and hold on that side. Now what I want to do is just lift up your foot and then put it back on the same number 2 and push to the other side. Good, and now push on your left. Lift up the right leg, push back on the right, and go. Good. So let's just go through this. Keep doing this at your own pace. Now, what I want Joyce to demonstrate is people that are just starting off and maybe not as advanced as Joyce is. Joyce, I'd just like you to just touch your foot a little bit against the other foot. So just kind of touch the side. There you go, just in here. So this is very comfortable. You're staying low to the board. Does it feel good for you?
Right. Yeah.
Excellent, good. Next we're going to go in here, Kathy. Kathy, I want you to come up and just touch the, she already knows what she's doing. There you go, just touch the calf and just touch the calf. Good. And for Bob, I want you to come up and touch the knee. There you go. So there's a push, touch the knee. Good. Push, touch the knee. Excellent. How are you feeling?
Great.
Feeling good? Good. Excellent. Let's go a couple more times. Good. I like that, Joyce. Even that little tap is really nice. Looking great. Good. So here comes the real challenge, the first balance test of the day. Are you ready? Find the middle of the board. Find that balance. Good. Keeping your feet on 2 and 2. And what I want you to feel here is just breathing. Allow yourself to breathe while you're doing this, nice and relaxed. Play the piano a little bit with your fingers. There you go, because we want to make sure that we don't have tension in the upper body. We want to make sure that your grip's there, you're confident, but you're relaxed. And just breathe. You can even smile too. There you go. Awesome, that's great.
And keep my balance.
And keep your balance at the same time, see, multitasking. Brilliant. Okay, so the next one we want to do now is we just want to make sure that as you're in here, just put your butt out a little bit and go into a small knee bend. Now, if you look at Joyce, she does a small knee bend. We're gonna have Kathy's gonna be a little bit deeper on the knee bend, and then we're gonna have Bob is way down on the knee bend. So they're good, and stand back up again. And here we go, we're gonna go down for the count of 2. 1, 2, and stand back up. 1, 2, and down again. 1, 2, try and keep your eyes up and up. Good, and down 2, and back up 2. And down 2, back up 2, and down 2, last time back up 2, now hold there, good. All I want you to do is just rock the board a little bit side to side, just to loosen up those muscles, and we're going to go into one more little test that's going to be tough in here now. Now find your balance. Good, it's a little competition in here. Now what I want you to do, we always start off when we do squats, we always want to start with the butt moving out first before you bend, because we don't want the knees going forward. We want to make sure that we're kind of sitting down so your knees stay over your toes. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? Stick that butt out, sit down slightly, and hold that for 6 seconds. You'll feel those muscles working as you retain the balance. 3. You feeling that, Bob? 2, 1. Good, and stand back up again. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, let's rock side to side. Go as fast or slow as you want. Beautiful. That's awesome. Excellent. And again, feeling the pressure in the soles of the feet and letting the muscles do the work to turn it in there. Fantastic. Good. Come back to the middle. Push the board with your left foot to the ground. Step off of the board with your right foot. Come back in and shake your arms out. Good job. Excellent. You guys did great. So the next exercise we're going to be doing is called the rock and hold. Now this is a pressure-specific exercise to allow the brain to feel the difference between your left and right feet. So what I'm going to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to do is step up onto the number 3 and number 3 numbers and just rock side to side. This exercise was designed to specifically feel and move the change in your body as if you were walking down the street or taking a side step and wanting to correct. What I want you to do now is find your balance. Okay, so now what I want you to do is lift up your right foot and put your right foot now on the number 2 mark. Off you go. Right foot on number 2, good, and rock side to side. So what we're doing here, you'll feel as you do this exercise, there's more pressure on your right foot because it's closer to the middle of the board, and there's less of your weight on that side because you're more on the left side. So make sure that you really push. You can feel that muscle working in there on the right side. Good. This is the challenge. Now find the balance. There you go, good. And you'll notice there's a little bit more rocking because the brain's trying to figure out how much pressure do I need on each foot, and they're doing fantastic in here. Good. What I want you to do now is push on your left foot, lift up your right leg and put it on number 1. There you go. Now this is the hardest part of this exercise. Rock side to side. And you'll see there's more effort. If you look at Kathy here and the effort she's putting into the board to push it from side to side, you'll see that right leg is really working. And this is the hardest challenge. Okay, take the challenge, find your balance. There you go. And when you're doing this, just hold that balance. As you're doing this, you'll notice that you have very little weight on your left foot and almost all your weight on your right leg. So you're really strengthening that. You feel that? Yeah, you can feel it?
Yes.
Are you ready to move on?
Yes.
Oh, you okay? Good. Take up your right foot and put your right foot back on number 3. There you go. And just rock side to side. Want to relax out a little bit. Bob, you're beginning to sweat.
Hard work.
It's a workout. It's a workout. That's great. Okay, so on this one here, what I want you to do now is find your balance. Again, this is even weight on both feet, which is great for your strength, and it's really the inner part of your thighs that you're feeling here on the balance. Now pick up your left foot and put it on the number 2 on the left side of the board. Excellent, and rock side to side. Okay, so one of the things here, we want to make sure that we're working on both sides of the body. We don't want to have one side dominant. When you're walking down the street, both sides have to be strong. So this is why we're working on the left side now. Now find your balance. And you'll notice here that we now have most of the weight on the left leg and probably about 30% of your weight on your right leg. Good, so pick up your left leg. Let's make this a little tougher. Put the left leg on number 1. Good, and let's rock side to side. Just as we were on the right side, but now on the left side, we got the left leg doing the work. Again, this is strengthening, building your body strength while you're learning how to put the right pressure to be able to balance and move the board. Here we go with the challenge. Find your balance. Good. And even if you see the board wobbling, what we're working there is the stabilization muscles that are really specific in finding that balance point as the brain begins to connect and says, this is what I need to do. Awesome. Good. Lift up your left leg, put it back on number 3, and just rock side to side. Excellent. Just cooling this one down. And put all your weight on your left foot, step back off with your right. There you go. Good. Step onto the ground, just shake your arms out and shake your legs out now. Let's loosen those muscles up. And you've been working really hard. Now's a great time for us to take a quick break and hydrate.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here we are back from our water break. I'm sure you're all feeling much better from that. So one thing I want to remind you, even though we say put your foot on 3 and number 3, if it feels like it's too wide, bring your feet in until you feel that you've got a wide stance, but it's not stretching or making you feel uncomfortable. So with that being said, we're ready to step onto the leg strength builder. Here we go. Step up on 2 and 2. Right foot first, left foot good. Now what I want you to do is just rock side to side. Excellent. And the more you do this, the more comfortable and enjoyable the rocking's going to feel. You can, again, go at your own pace. Don't try and keep up, but if you can go faster, that's great. This is about your body feeling the exercise. Good. Find your balance. Good. Once you find your balance, now we're going to go into, again, 5 small squats. So butt goes out, go down, and stand back up again. Go down, and stand back up again. Now keep going. If you see Joyce, she's got a very small knee bend, but she's doing fantastic keeping her body up and looking forward. If you look across here at Kathy, she's got a slightly deeper bend. It's really important the deeper you go, the more you sit back so you don't put excess pressure on your knees. Very good. And if you look at Bob in here, that's a deep squat he's going into, really building the strength of the legs. Good. Stand back up. Okay, so next we need to go and put your foot on 3 and 3. Right foot first. There you go, Joyce, good. And left foot, good. Rock side to side. This is about a 5-second rock just for your muscles to start feeling where the pressure points are. Excellent. Good, now find your balance. We're going back into the 5 squats again. You found your balance. Good. Butt goes out, sit down, and stand back up again. And down. Excellent. And back up again. And down. And back up again. Good. And what you're going to find here, when your feet are wider apart, you can't go quite as deep. There's a little tightness in the hips. Good. And stand back up again. Good. Now bring your right foot to number 1. Take your left foot to number 1. Good. And again, look to make sure your feet are in the right place. And off you go, rocking side to side. And it works, again, the outer side of the muscles. Good. Find your balance. Excellent. Now it's really important on this one, stick the butt out again and just go into a small squat and stand back up. Good. And down 2 and back up 2. And down 2 and back up 2. Good. And down 2. Bob, you're going deeper than I'm going on the regular floor. You're doing fantastic. Good. And down and stand back up. Good. Last one. Go down and stand back up. Good. Take your right foot to number 2. Take your left foot to number 2. Rock. This is the last one we're going to do before we step back off the board. Good. Rocking side to side. Excellent. Looking good. Find your balance. Excellent. Keep breathing and off you go. Butt goes out. Sit down 2. Up 2. I'm going to give you a little challenge in here. Sit down. Look slightly left and right as you're doing it. There you are. And stand back up again. And down. So we want to train ourselves to have the strength, but also the ability to look around as we're building the muscles. Very good. One more. Down. Stand back up. Good. Rock the board side to side. Good. Just loosen up those muscles again. Push down on your left foot. Step back off with your right. Excellent. And again, shake the hands out. Shake the legs out. You can even turn around if you want a little bit. There you go. You did it. I like that. Good. And shake the legs out. There you go. Okay, so next up is the rock and stop. What I'd like for all of you to do is come to the left side of the board and face across to the right. Good. You're going to place your left hand onto the pole and place your right foot on the red mark at the back of the board. Good. Now carefully step up and put your left foot next to the number 3 mark. If you need to put your foot in the center to begin with, Joyce, that's good. Good. Hold on and then change arms. They are good. So now you've got your left hand on the top. Well, there you go. And the right arm's nice and relaxed. Now what I want you to do is push forward on your left foot, push back on your right. And the board should touch the ground. And just rock in your own time, feeling really comfortable. This is getting the feeling of moving forwards and backwards. So as if you're walking down the street and I begin to lean forward, I can push myself back, or I'm leaning back, I can push myself forward. You're doing fantastic. Making sure in here that your body doesn't go in front of your hand and your head should be up. The board's going to stop itself. You don't need to stop and see if the board's going to hit the ground. It's going to touch the ground. It's going to support you. Good. Now come to the middle and find your balance. That's great. And hold it, hold it, hold it, and rock again. Off you go, forwards and backwards, pushing forwards and backwards. Good, Joyce. Excellent. How are you feeling with that balance? You're doing good? You're looking great. Good, good. Strong. Good. You'll feel the pressure on the quad, on the thigh of the left leg, and you'll feel some pressure on the calf of the back leg. Good. And find your balance again. Good. Holding that balance. Now it's very important you pay attention how we get off of the board here, because we can get off the board and change direction. So holding onto the pole, what I want you to do, and Joyce, for this one, move your hand forward onto the pole. Left hand's going to go to the forward pole. What I want you to do now is push the board forward onto your left foot, and then bring your right foot next to your left foot. There you go. And then step to the side. That's how you safely get off. And don't let go of the pole until you're safely on the floor. Good. Go around to the right side of the board. Perfect. Now you've got your right hand on the board. What I want you to do is put your left foot on the back of the board on the red safety marker. So now you're going to take your right foot and put it on the number 3 on the opposite side of the board. There you go. And start rocking back and forward. Excellent. Good. Don't lean back past the poles. Now the great thing about this is once you've experienced it once or twice, it's going to feel so comfortable and natural that you won't think about it too much. But always pay attention to where your balance is, because I don't want you going ahead of the pole or leaning your body back, but building the confidence and the strength in your legs. Very good. Now find the balance. Good. Find your balance. Excellent. Excellent. Take a change, good. And start rocking forward and backwards. Good, you're doing great. Excellent. Good. Pushing forward and backwards, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and find your balance. And go slow on here. We're now gonna take the left foot and put it next to the right foot. So you'll be forward, step off to the side. Don't let go of the pole till both feet are on the ground, and come back to the middle. There you go, put both hands back on the poles. And that's how we're gonna finish this exercise, so you have the stability from rocking forward and backwards, and we're in here feeling strong and tall and looking great. So the next exercise we're gonna do is called the foot activator. Now I want you to stop and watch this exercise. It's really important that you watch, see, and understand what we're doing, because when you go to do this exercise, you're going to have to walk around the board and face away from your screen. So I want you to listen to the cues and understand exactly what I'm asking you to do, so you can get the maximum benefit from this exercise. Okay, so here we are with the foot activator. This is going to help strengthen your foot and get those tendons firing. What I want you to do is put your right foot up on the ball, and you want to make sure it's right in the middle of the ball, and push down so you feel strong. Good. Once you're here, what I want you to do is roll your knee to the outside and back in, outside and back in, outside. Good. Now reverse it. It's 3 times each. Go inside. Now we turn the boards here so that you can see what's going on. But once you understand the exercise, just walk around to the other side of the board, and you'll be able to do this exercise just by being nice and relaxed and knowing what the exercise is. Good. What I want you to do now is put your foot on the middle of the ball. If you need to reposition your foot, great, Kathy. Reposition, it should be the ball of your foot right on the ball in there. So just move your foot back just a little bit. There you go. Now what I want you to do is push up and try and stand on that ball. Don't let your body go ahead of the poles, and see if you can find that balance in there. You'll find excellent, I love that. You can see Joyce in here, if she's not quite ready to go up on one foot, she can keep part of the foot on the ground. Good, and step back off. Excellent, let's try it with the left foot now. Put your left foot, and again, find the middle of the ball, and then put pressure on it to make sure that you're centered. Good, now roll your foot, inside to out, inside to out, inside to out 3 times. Good, now roll it back the other way. Inside, good, outside to in, outside to in, outside to in. Good, now find the middle of that ball, make sure the ball of your foot is on the middle of the ball, and push down that ball, make sure you're centered, and then you can stand up onto that ball and find your balance again. Don't let your body go ahead of the poles. Stay nice and tall, even look up if you want to, and the higher you go up on your toe, the more you lift the heel, the more the strengthening you're doing of both the foot, the ankle, and the knee. Your calf's feeling good, isn't it? Good, excellent, and step back down. And there we have the foot activator. Again, do this as many times as you feel comfortable, but the more you do it, the stronger you're gonna get. Anytime you're going to use the bands, you want to change the poles from the outside to the inside. So let me show you how you do that.
Remove the red ball and take the red push key from the storage pocket. Push the red clip key against the red clip. Once pushed in, twist and pull the pole up. Move it to the inside hold position between the numbers 1 and 2. Use the push clip key to lock the pole into position. Repeat using the same method for the second pole. The poles are now in place for the band workouts. Place the red push key into the front storage pocket and replace the red ball into position. Repeat the process if changing the poles back to the outside holes.
These are the short bands, and they go in the front of the board. I'm going to place one on the safety hook while I put the other band in. Push the loop together and feed it in from the top through the bottom, and you'll see the loop naturally comes through. Now open the loop up, take the handle, feed the handle through the loop, pull it nice and tight, make sure it's secure, and place it onto the handle. Now we go to the other side. Again, take the loop, place it through the top of the board, push it through, and you'll see the loop will come through perfectly. Feed the handle through the loop, pull it tight, and place it on the safety handle. Now we're ready with the bands to get to work. Now that we've adjusted the board and we put the poles into the right positions and the bands are attached, I want to remind you, every time that you're going to use the bands, move the poles into the center. It's very important that they're not in the way of your arms moving and you having to twist. Also, always use the locking pins. They're in there specifically that if you begin to feel off balance and you want to grab the pole, they're not going to come out. And lastly, if you do begin to feel unbalanced and you need to grab a pole, just drop the band, let it go, and grab those poles. Your safety is always the most important thing to us. Now, with that being said, we want to start strengthening the upper body while we're working balance at the same time. Let's go. So what I want you to do now is step up with your right foot on number 2 and your left foot on number 2. We always want to start with the balance going on to make sure we're establishing the balance, because it's always the most important thing. Now rock side to side. Now if you look over here with Joyce, she actually doesn't have bands. What she's going to use is dynamic tension, but do the same exercises so we strengthen the muscles before we get to the bands. What I want you to do now is find your balance. Now if you look in here, we have Kathy, she has the yellow bands, which are the ones that come with the board, and she's going to use those. They're a little bit less resistance than Bob's, who has the red bands. These are the advanced level bands. Now take your right hand, reach down and grab the band handle. Good. Once you've grabbed the band handle, I want you to turn your hand to face the front. Now if you look at Joyce over here, she's there and she's already started to tighten up the muscle. I can feel how tight that is. Excellent. So what I want you to do is I want you to tighten your bicep before you curl the arm. Feel how tight that is. And now bring your hand up by squeezing your bicep and feeling how tight you can go, and go down. We're going to repeat it again 5 more times. Squeeze up and down. Good. Really push against my finger. Good. And you should feel this at home. And down. 4th one. Feel that muscle really working. 2 more to go. Excellent. Down and up. Last one. Here we go. Up. Good. And down. Now place the band back onto the safety hook. Excellent. Grab the poles always in between. Now with your left hand, reach down and grab the band handle. Good. Turn the palm to face the front. Excellent. Here we go. Squeeze up. 1 and down. Up and down. And again. Up and down. Excellent. Squeeze that bicep. 4 and down. Here we go. 5. How you feeling, Bob?
Feel great.
Good. And last one. 6 down. Good. Change over, put the handle back onto the safety hook. Good. You can hold on to both handles. Shake out your right arm. Shake out. We're going to do it one more time. Grab that right handle. Here we go. We're going to go 6 more reps. A little bit quicker this time. And go up and down. Up and down. Good. Looking good there, Kathy. Down. How you feeling, Joyce? And down. 3 more. Here we go. 2 more. And last one. Good. Replace the band back onto the safety hook, change hands, reach down, grab that yellow side, stretch that out in there. Good. Now squeeze it up. 1 and down and up and down and up and down. Good. Up. 2 more to go. Now make sure if you begin to lose your balance, stop the band work, find your balance, and then work the arms. Good. Put the handle back on. It's really important in here. Balance always comes first. Don't lose your balance and just do the arm workout. Make sure you're specific. Balance and then work. This one I call the bag lift. It's replicating real life activity because all of us at some time want to pick something up. So reach with your right hand, grab the handle. Now make sure the palm is facing your side. It can almost be touching your side. Now I want you to imagine you're going to lift the bag up. Now lift your elbow as high as you can behind you without your shoulder coming up and put it back down again. Good. And lift and down. Now imagine you're picking up the bag. Lift it up and down. Good. We're strengthening up the top of the shoulders here. You'll also get some bicep work going in here. Good. Excellent. And one more. Good. Excellent. Put the band back on the safety handle. Let's swap sides. Good. Left hand goes down again. Make sure that your hand is facing the side of your body. Here we go. And up. 1 and down. 2. Keep that balance. And again. 3. Good, Bob. And up. 4. Excellent. 5. Last one coming up, Kath. There you go. And place it back down on the band. Now, to finish this exercise, we want to make it even more realistic to life activities. So I'm going to ask you with your right hand, grab the band one last time, and you can use this again as if you were just out shopping. Now, to start with here, with your balance, start with a very small squat. So it's like we're reaching down for the bag. Now I want you to stand up and pull the band at the same time. 1, good, and we go down. Excellent. 2, and again, bend down. And 3, look how balanced you are in there. Good. 4, excellent, Joyce. 2 more. 5, good, keeping that balance. And 6, good. Replace the band back on the safety hook. We're gonna change arms. Let's grab the left side. Last time through, are you ready? Start with a squat. It's down, pick that bag up. 1, excellent. And pick the bag up. 2, good, we're getting stronger. 3, how you feeling in there, Kathy?
Great.
4, good, keep that balance.
Yes.
5, good, last one. 6, good, place the band back or place your hand back onto the handle. Take your right foot, step back off of the board. Excellent, and just shake those arms out. It's really important after we've done the arm work that we loosen everything up. Great job, guys, awesome. So now that we've finished with the bag lift, it's time to cool down. We want to bring that heart rate down. So let's go straight into it. Put your foot up on number 2, right foot, and left foot up on number 2, and start rocking side to side. We want to just get into a nice relaxed motion. There's no speed here. It's bringing the heart rate down. If you notice, after the intermediate bag lift exercise, the poles are going to stay in the middle for the cool down. Now that we've got the rock going and we're bringing the heart rate down, I want you to step your right foot off of the board and take your left foot off of the board. Good, excellent. Now in this one here, I want you to roll your right ankle. You go into out. Again, feel that stretch. We've got the Elvis Presley first. Good. Now change direction, go out to in. Same foot, the right foot. And again, you'll do this at your own pace. Go slow so you can really feel the stretch happening and the mobility at the same time. Good, let's change feet. Start by taking the knee to the inside and roll it out. Inside to out. Inside to out. Good, and again, go at your own pace. Change direction then. Good, there you go. Reversing the direction of which way your knee's going. Excellent. Good, come back, shake your legs out. Good, now we want to go into the calf stretch, or as you say in America, the calf stretch. Push the board to the right side, make sure it's touching the ground. Now place your foot behind the number 2 mark, but your ball of your foot is on the board and your heel is on the ground. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Good, feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, that's the switch.
Excellent, good. Take a couple more seconds. Now, when you're doing this exercise, take deep breaths and exhale. When you exhale, you're able to get a greater stretch in your muscle. Good, let's change feet. Push the board to the left-hand side. Put your left foot behind the number 2. There you go, good. Feeling in there, take those deep breaths. Just feel that stretch. Excellent, looking good. Excellent, good. And bring your feet back off of the board. Stand behind the board again. Good, just shake those legs a little bit. Now, we work the arms today, so let's take your right arm and take it across your body. Now in here, what I'm looking for, keep hold of this board here and just put it across there and feel the stretch down the front of the arm. For you, this is great. It's a little bit more advanced. You stretch, take this hand onto here and then stretch that one across. Nope, just let it hang over there. So we stretch down the front of the bicep in here, good. And if you look at Bob, he just goes straight into the stretch. Good, excellent. Let's reverse sides and take the stretch over the side, turn the hand this way and stretch down the front. There you go, good, excellent. Feeling that stretch in the bicep, good, good in there, Bob, good. Take your hands down, shake your arms out. They are good, grab hold of the poles again. Now what I want you to do here is take your right arm and just take it over the top. Now for you in here, Joyce, they are perfect, just touching the ear. For you in here, Kathy, just touching the middle of the neck so we get the stretch. And for here, Bob, take this arm off, your left arm, and grab this side of the elbow and just feel that stretch. Excellent. At any time you feel unbalanced and you want to put both hands on the poles, go ahead and grab them. Let's change sides. So you're in here, good. Go over, touch that ear. Good, touching the middle of the neck, excellent, and that full stretch. You should start to feel re-energized and ready for the day ahead. Good, bring your hands down, shake them by the side. Good in here, just shake your legs out. Good, and that is the end of the cool down for the intermediate level.